Good morning, everybody. Let's have a look at Bitcoin, a bit of an overview of the market. So, in the very short-term time frames, it's kind of really hard to make calls on this one. Really, it might be one of those weeks where I make less videos because otherwise I feel like I'm just kind of wasting everybody's time. And maybe I am. You're just tuning in for the hope that I can say that today is the day that you can go 100x, and there is never that day, really. So, from a technical perspective, it was a good day yesterday. We sort of bounced for the fourth day, 1, 2, 3 days. On the third day on the 10 exponential on the daily for Bitcoin, moved up into this horizontal area of resistance where we're sort of, I suppose, looking like we're going to reject from it right now. Which could be the case, right? It could be the case, and that's fine, because this is the problem with the price action at the moment. Now, everything's sort of moving up, down, and side to side as a result of, that inauguration, baby. So, events like that, whether they're bullish or bearish, they bear no resemblance to the actual chart. The chart is basically just a sketch pad for price action at that point. The trend is what the most important thing is, and the trend is more visible and more reliable on a weekly. So we're sitting here on a 4-hourly at the moment. Again, you can see we're down, we're up, we're down, we're up. Are we going to go down and then we're going to go up? I don't know. We could be. You're probably tuning in going, what the hell is this? I know more than what this guy's saying. Well, that's great, and hopefully you do. But the main thing I want to focus on is just this weekly. So earlier on in the week, we were talking about how we had that shooting star on the weekly, and how people would refer to that shooting star as the end of crypto. I said, look, it's the beginning of the week. You can't really put all your eggs in one basket on a Tuesday or whatever it was, with a shooting star, or Monday or whatever it was. You can't say that. You can't say that that's the deal, because the weekly candle hasn't closed and won't close until Sunday night. So what we're looking at now is just another green candle, and we really do want to see it break above 106. $106,000 Bitcoin closed on a weekly will have continuation. The top of the Bollinger Band itself on the weekly is sitting at $116,000. So the weekly shows me that it wants to keep going up. However, we are pushing a resistance that we had a problem with here, 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 and again at the moment on a daily, basically. The next thing I want to show you is the total 2, which is actually looking alright. So it's effectively breaking out. The overall projection still one of a continuous uptrend throughout this year. Yeah, there'll be ups and there'll be downs, but generally we're looking for price to go higher over a period of months. Throughout the end of the year, basically, towards the end of the year. We'll monitor it bit by bit, day by day, week by week, month by month, to see if we can, I suppose, get out towards a particular peak, but at the moment there is no peak on it, so it looks reasonable that we're going to at least attempt to make our way back up to the area that we've just recently lost, 1.62, which effectively was the previous all-time high on candle bodies. It's not far off, and once you've broken through there, you go, that's where the big moves are going to happen. It's looking very close, if not already, to be doing the breakout that we want. I mean, that is kind of the breakout, but we want to see a close which is higher than these candle bodies. So there's your total 2, which again, high market cap cryptos. Total 3, again, pretty decent, even better, I would say. That's already made a new local high. If we were to close like this, if you go on a daily perspective, we have made a local high, so the total 3 looking good. So what we're taking away from this is that top cap, medium caps, yeah, they have a good chance to continue. Ethereum is lagging and pulling it all behind, really, and that's the problem. But we've got a trend signal on the total 3 now, so I know it's hard to say that altcoins are going to go straight to the moon when most of them are basically static and sideways. That's often the case. It's the best time to buy. We've looked at so many charts yesterday and throughout the Patreon, I suppose, for the last few weeks, since these golden crosses were retested. And that took place, just last week, wasn't it, really? When we had that last move down where my last orders were filled. And since then, we're basically holding higher prices from that. So Ethereum, total 2, total 3. Others was not the same. Others was actually, it doesn't look as good. But loads of altcoins look like this. So we're sitting here, bouncing here, sitting here, bouncing here, bouncing here. So long as we can hold these areas, we're looking for a V-shaped recovery and continuation for Ethereum and any chart which resembles Ethereum's chart, sitting on a golden cross or sitting on a 20 moving average on the weekly, which loads are. I mean, off the top of my head, and I'm not highlighting this as something that you should put all your money in or anything like that. It was just another example of another altcoin that's doing what I thought it was going to do, which is, hopefully bounce from a 20 moving average, bang bang, which again, if you move over to a daily, just like Ethereum, bang bang. Not the most powerful thing in the world right now, but it's holding its structure. And this is the point I keep trying to emphasize. This is the lowest you can go while being bullish on the current setup. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying, listen to me, I guarantee you it's going to go up. I'm never wrong. I'm the man. I'm the man. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that this is a bullish setup, and this is the lowest you'd be comfortable in buying it while maintaining a bullish bias. And a V-shaped recovery, if it's going to happen from anywhere, it would happen from these areas. And again, this is just Crow. There's loads of them out there. And again, the total 2, the total 3 reflect reasonable strength, basically. Simmering strength. The only problem we've got is Big Daddy Bitcoin being rejected currently on this area. So I'm going to leave it with you there. Nothing else to say. Collectively, top cap altcoins that resemble Ethereum setup should be good. They've not started yet, but they're holding supports. That's all I'm saying. My overall bullish bias of this market is yet to be disproved, and I'm up to the eyeballs in crypto. Right, I'll leave it with you there. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice day. Take it easy.